Hey everyone, welcome to another show. I'm your host, Jessie Vargas. Today we're talking about the Oscar Valdez against Emanuel Navarrete fight, which is happening tomorrow night. It's going to be a great fight. Can't wait. But who wins this fight? That's the question. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to call. It's a 50-50 fight because both fighters have been down in the past, right? Oscar Valdez has been down, has been hurt. And then again, Emanuel Navarrete has been down as well in his most recent fight, right? Which is a shocker to everyone. But that just says and explains that, this guy can be down, this guy can get hurt. And if Oscar Valdez is able to hurt him just as his previous opponent did, he's not going to be able to survive because when it comes to Oscar Valdez, he has that killer instinct. The minute he hurts you, he goes after you. He's a savage. Like even in the gym, that guy, he does not play at all. I'll tell you that. We'll talk about that later, about his gym times. But, this guy is a very talented fighter. And overall, who has the advantage, right? Oscar Valdez is a two-time Olympian, right? Represented Mexico in the 2008 Olympics, 2012. He's a tremendous athlete, tremendous talent. He's fast, right? That's one of his benefits. His speed is up there. His power is up there. His ring IQ, though, overall, that's what makes him special, right? He's a very good boxer from the outside. He can fight you on the inside as well if needed. And he also has a great corner, right, on his side, which is the same corner as Canelo Alvarez. So I think Eddie Reynoso will play a big factor in this fight, and he could potentially win this fight. But let's go over to Manuel Navarrete. Manuel Navarrete is a difficult fighter to fight against because there's not many like him, right? He fights orthodox, and he'll just change the southpaw in the middle of not a conversation, but in the middle of a combination, right? He'll throw 1-2 and then a 3-4, but before he finishes the 3-4, he'll just switch southpaw and go 3 and 4, which is very odd. It's very strange, to be honest. So as a fighter, I know that it could be difficult to estimate when they're going to switch, right? When they're going to turn, when that straight left is going to come in from the southpaw position and when it's not. So, that is complicated. He has good punching power. His speed is decent. But I say overall, his timing, again, awkwardness, and punching power, I think overall, and the distance that he carries. He's a rangy fighter, right? So for that reason, I'd say that he has those advantages on his side. And if he's able to switch the tables just for this fight, if he's able to just try and outbox his opponent, try and be more patient, because he's not patient is never on his side. He's always trying to go on the attack. He wants to knock somebody out. But if he tries to move forward, just as he always has in the past, he may just run into a shot and get knocked out by Oscar Valdez. Many people are talking about this fight as being a Barrera against Morales type of fight, right? That's what everybody expects. That's what everybody hopes for. There's two Mexicans going at it, right? And believe me, they're going to give it all they have. Navarrete has said, the only thing I need on my record is a name like Oscar Valdez. That just means that Navarrete has an abundance of respect for Oscar Valdez. He knows the caliber of fighter he is, and he knows that an Oscar Valdez, the name under his resume, will make him and legitimize him as one of the top fighters. He does carry the WBO world title in the division, and Oscar Valdez is challenging him for that title in the division. He wants to be a 3-division world champion. We'll just see if he's able to accomplish it. But overall, let's see. My suggestion on who wins this fight. This is a complicated fight. This is not going to be easy. It's not easy for me to pick one side or the other. I know Oscar well, but I have to say that Oscar Valdez wins this fight by knockout. He has to be not patient, but he has to be savvy. He needs to know his timings. He needs to know his time frame, when he's able to attack, when he should counter. For the most part, he should focus on countering Emanuel Navarrete, because Emanuel Navarrete is a little wild, and if he uses that to his advantage, he can definitely counterpunch Navarrete and stop him. Not only that, hurt him, knock him down, and then knock him out. That's my that's my 2 cents. That's my idea on this fight. We just have to find out. We're only 1 day away from the fight, and I hope you enjoyed this video. But please tell me what you think of my opinion. Could I be wrong? Could I be right? Comment below. Please like and subscribe, and thank you. Thank you for your support. Hope you enjoy the fight.